My dear students, like accountancy subjects, we are going to upload sample solutions for economic subjects also for plus 2 CBSE syllabus for the examinations to be conducted in November-December 2021. Let us solve one by one. The question number 1. The government can achieve its budget objective of redistribution of income by dash. There are 4 answers given. The first one is managing the general price level in the economy to the desired level. B. Increasing gross domestic products GDP of the economy. Bringing the production of goods and services under its direct and absolute control. Rationalization of taxes in pro-poor direction. Actually, redistribution of income. What do you mean by the redistribution of income? Actually, in India, in every countries, the people, the rich become rich, the poor become poor. But the national income should be distributed, redistributed among all the public in an equitable manner. So, through what means the government can redistribute the income? It is the correct answer is the rationalization of taxes in pro-poor direction. So, answer D is the correct answer. And then next, question number 2. Balance of payments of an economy records dash for a fiscal year. There are 4 answers. A. Income and expenditure account. Inflow and outflow of the funds of the government. Inflow and outflow of foreign exchange to and from the economy. And inflow and outflow of loans to and from the rest of the world. What do you mean by the balance of payments? Balance of payments is nothing but the inflow and outflow of foreign exchange while you are importing or exporting. That is income, outcome. For example, inflow and outflow. If you export, the inflow. If you, import, there will be an outflow. You have to pay the paise to the foreign countries. So, the correct answer is inflow and outflow of foreign exchange to and from the economy. Question number 3. Identify which of the following bank does not interact directly with the general public. Normally, there are 4 answers given. The first one is Bank of India, State Bank of India, Central Bank of India, Reserve Bank of India. So, in every country, Central Bank of India. In India, the Central Bank is Reserve Bank of India. So, it is not operating, it is not directly interacting with the general public. Bank of India, it is a nationalized bank. State Bank of India, it is a nationalized bank. Central Bank of India, it is also a nationalized bank. They are having a direct link with the general public. Accepting deposit and providing loans. But Reserve Bank of India does not interact directly with the general public. So, the answer is D. D is the correct answer. And then question number 4. Identify which of the following is not an example of invisible item under current account of the balance of payment transactions. What do you mean by invisible items? Invisible item means that items, that means for example, if you are purchasing the goods, you are paying transport charges, you are paying insurance charges. So, these are the items which you cannot see, that is invisible items. Here, there are 4 answers given, air and sea transport. So, it is a invisible items, air and sea transport, because transporting charges we have to pay. And then postal and courier services, that is also a actually invisible items, and education related travels, these are invisible items. In the question what they are asking, which is not an example of invisible items? The merchandised linked transaction is the not an invisible items. The correct answer is D. Question number 5. Read the following statements carefully and choose the correct alternative from the following. The first statement is given. The statement is, the demonetization was a step taken by the government of India in order to tackle the problems of corruption, black money, terrorism and circulation of fake currency in the Indian economy. Actually, everybody knows why the demonetization was introduced in the year 2017. Because in order to tackle the problem of corruption, black money. So, that is a concept is correct. The statement 1 is correct. And then statement 2. Demonetization has ensued improved tax compliance in India over the period of time. Yes, it is also correct, because after demonetization has been promulgated, actually the taxpayers has been increased. The rate of tax payment is increased. So, both statements is correct. The alternatives, 4 alternatives are given. The A, both the statements are true. So A is the correct answer. And then question number 6. Mrs. Sakti, an economic teacher, was explaining the concept of the minimum percentage of the total deposit to be kept by the commercial bank with the central bank of the country, as per the norms and statute prevailing in the country. From the following, choose the correct alternative which specifies towards the concept of explained by her. Actually, it is a general discussion between the teacher and the student. This is economics teacher, Sakshi, an economic teacher. He is explaining the minimum percentage of the total deposit to be kept by the commercial bank. So, according to which regulations, for example, quantitative regulations and qualitative regulations we might have studied. So, according to the cash reserve ratio, some deposits to be kept by any commercial bank with the Central Bank of India. Understand? This is, so the four answers are given: the cash reserve ratio, repo rate, bank rate, statutory liquidity ratio. The correct exact answer is cash reserve ratio. So 6, the answer is A. Question number 7. Two friends, Meera and Sindhu, were discussing the exchange rate system. Under this system, the exchange rates are determined by the market forces of demand and supply. However, the deliberate efforts are made by the competent authority to keep the exchange rates within a specified range. The above mentioned statement was given by Sindhu. Identify the types of exchange rate systems was she talking about. There are different types of exchange rate: fixed exchange rate, floating exchange rate, managed floating rate, and then managed fixed exchange rate. What do you mean by exchange rate? The rate at which one currency of a country has to be converted into the currency of another country. Here, the exchange rate regime, for example, fixed, floating, managed. Okay, the managed floating exchange rate means what? The exchange rate regime in which exchange rate is neither entirely free, that is floating, nor fixed. The value of the currency is kept in range against any other currency. So here the correct answer, it is managed. What actually they had discussed? Under this system, the exchange rates to be determined market forces. However, deliberate efforts are made by competent authority to keep the exchange rates within a specific range. That means it is nothing but it is the definition, it is a meaning of managed floating exchange rate. The answer C is the correct exact answer. Question number 8. Read the following statements carefully and choose the correct alternative from the following. Statement 1. Public goods are those goods and services that are collectively consumed by the public. That is a correct statement. Yes, the goods, those which are consumed by the public, that is called public goods. The statement 1 is correct. Statement 2. Public goods are excludable and frivolous in nature. It is wrong. Public goods are includable. So alternatives are given. Both the statements are true. Both the statements are false. Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. That is the correct alternative. So C is the correct exact answer. And then question number 9. Under balance of payment structure of a nation, two main categories of accounts for classification of the transactions are dash and dash. One is current account, unilateral transfer account, capital account, and loan account. Identify the correct alternatives from the following. Please listen. Under balance of payments, there are two accounts are to be maintained. One is current account and capital account. That is the answer. But it is given as alternatives. The first alternative is first and second. Second alternative is first and third. So first and third is the correct answer. Current account and capital account. So for question number 9, B is the exact and correct answer. Question number 10. Identify which of the following is not the function of Reserve Bank of India. There are various functions of Reserve Bank of India. There are 4 functions are given. We will see one by one. Number 1, to act as the banker to the Government of India. Yes, it is the functions of Reserve Bank of India. But in question, it is asked not a function of Reserve Bank of India. So it is not the correct answer. B, to act as the custodian of the gold reserve of India. It is also correct. Actually, it is the functions of Reserve Bank of India. And then to act as the financial advisor to the Government of India. It is also correct. It is the functions of Reserve Bank of India? Which is not the function of the Reserve Bank of India? To issue coins and 1 rupee note. First of all, you have to listen one important point. 1 rupee note, I mean paper currency, 1 rupee note used to be printed by the Ministry of Finance carrying signature of Finance Secretary. Whereas 1 rupee coin used to be printed at the Indian government mints, especially in Mumbai, Calcutta, Hyderabad and Noida. So D is the correct answer. Yes, it is not the function of Reserve Bank of India to issue coins and 1 rupee note. So for question 10, answer is D. D is the exact and correct answer.